right, so we are on a roll here with Stars of Pinot, and I am very proud to introduce you to Babak Shokrian. Did I get it right this time, Babak?
You got it, Ian.
Shokrian.
Yes,
Shokrian.
you
Okay,
got it.
all right. So Babak is in the entertainment world and has now purchased a really important vineyard in Santa Barbara and is kind of moving into the vineyard part of his life. This is a incredible vineyard that you bought, Babak. This is the vineyard that was known as Verna's under the Melville label.
That's right.
That's
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 right.
impressive, man. That's a you told me it's about 100 acres with about 50 acres planted.
Correct. That's right. Yeah, it was really kind of I think just something that the stars aligned and it just kind of fell into our hands because I was looking for a place to live in the area and for just a small piece to do a vineyard on and uh Verna's kind of fell out of escrow one day when we were searching and we just kind of called quick to see what we can do and meet Mr. Melville, and it kind of everything just kind of fell into place.
So I want to take
Thank
us
you.
into a PowerPoint and show everybody this cool project because I
Okay.
tasted the wine about a year ago. I really enjoyed it. I
Thank you.
understand the style, and I know that you're selling most of your fruit that you grow uh, to make that make sense. 50 acres of fruit would be a pretty significant amount of wine. That'd be like, what is
True.
that? That'd be a lot of wine. So you're getting
Yeah.
started under the Shokrian label, and we've got the the wine currently says Santa Barbara because Los Alamos that is not an AVA yet. But
Correct.
when that happens, you're going to be in really good shape.
I hope so. It's that's really a difficult bridge to cross, but if we get enough people to sign on and show enough people on board that it has a separate microclimate, then it'll open some doors for sure.
Well, the proof is in the pudding. The Verna's wines were really awesome, and I'm sure Melville had some hard choices to make. But you bought a crown jewel in the area, and there's a lot of good wineries in Los Alamos now. It's a great destination for anyone that's going to Santa Barbara. And you're growing Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Syrah on your ranch.
Correct. Yes, we mainly those three varietals, and then of late we've planted some Grenache, which seems to grow really well,
Wow.
and Gamay, which seems to grow really well. Um, so yeah, so we've kind of expanded a bit in the plantings, just to give us a little bit more flexibility and a little, more choices for people to come to the tasting room and also for blending. So
So as you're going up the 101, you're cruising through, you pass Buellton, and there's Los Alamos. You're going to drive right through it on your way to Santa Maria, and
correct.
um, and then you got Santa Rita Hills, and you've got Santa Ynez, Los Olivos over here, Santa Maria. Los Alamos, when it gets that AVA status, I think it's going to be a treasure, and so good on you for seeing that opportunity. And you also put a winemaking facility on your property.
Yeah, we did. We built the winery about a year you know into the moving into the vineyard. We built the winery, we built the crush pad, and we do everything on site now. Again, it's probably for maximum about 1,000 cases. We do about 500-600 cases, but for now we do everything on estate, which is really convenient and makes things really um, nice and clean, and just keep it all on the same property. It's really a good deal for everybody.
And you got a cool little dream team of people you're working with. Drake Whitcraft, who's whose father started the Whitcraft brand and
Right.
passed on the baton to Drake. And Drake's style is very much like his father's, and that's why the wine is, in addition to being having kind of that Melville origin and style, and then you give it to Drake, and he puts this really nice texture and touch to it. I think the wine is delicious and unique, and yet really fits the personality that I enjoy and I look for. And when we talk about wines from of a place, you know, it's very Santa Barbara. And I believe there's quite a bit of stem inclusion in this particular wine as well,
That's right. Yes, he does full stem inclusion.
which can delay the wine for a while. It's an expensive decision for you to make to include stem because those wines that are just all berry, you know, they come to market pretty quickly and they come around pretty quickly. But when you start using stem, you can really, you know, postpone that pleasure spot for 5 to 10 years. And so
Mm.
this is a 2016 wine that we're showing, and I think it's in a really amazing spot right now. You
Uh,
got all that woodiness, the stemminess, the tea-like aromas, those aromatics, spice rack aromatics. A lot of restraint here too, because it's not an overripe expression. Some wines like more fruit orientation. This is definitely playing through the hands of Santa Barbara very well. And I think you've got a real jewel. And so when we put the list of dishes together, we're not always looking for the 24 best known Pinot Noirs. I like to create a sense of discovery here. I want people to see small projects like what you have, 500 cases from an up and coming AVA that everyone needs to put on the map. Everyone's going to need potentially to support you and the other producers, because there's not a lot of producers in Los Alamos, and it's
you're
going
right.
to take a lot of work to become an AVA for you guys. But we could all help and get a petition out to our group, and
That's
we'll
true. Thank
find
you.
it away.
Thank you.
That is phenomenal. We really appreciate meeting you, and we will represent you well here. I hope you enjoy Paris. I'm very jealous that you're in Paris right now. But let's go and taste this wine.